Hello everybody, it's Jasper Riley here. Over the past couple of weeks, I've been raising money towards World Vision for the 40-hour famine backpack challenge. What this challenge entails is that I'm going to be living out of a backpack for the whole weekend to experience and live a life that a possible refugee that's just escaped crisis or a forcibly displaced person is going to be living for months or even years to try and get into a lucky country such as Australia. Now luckily I've currently raised $350 to this cause that I am very strong about, and I'm very excited to have this lovely experience and reflection on what it is to live in such a good country such as Australia. Already with me right now, I've packed all of the essential items that I'm going to be needing for the whole weekend. That's food, water, a shelter, some notes so that I can keep everything, and hopefully my camera if it fits so that I can record. There will be 12 challenges that will be set by World Vision that will come out throughout the 40 hours. Now, the real challenge is to try and get all of these done so that you can feel most fulfilled as possible and live a life that someone else has possibly lived overseas. So unlike the previous years where you had to give up something such as food, technology, or a possession, this year it's about the biggest humanitarian crisis that's currently happening in the world, and that is the refugee crisis. Now, this challenge specifically is targeted to help young refugees with a safe space, good hygiene, and water. Because a shocking result is that out of the millions of refugees that are currently trying to find a safe place throughout the world, almost half of the refugees are under 18. The only food and water that I'll be able to drink will be from my backpack, which means there's no cheating. Going and just getting normal rice that I can boil up in the kit that I've already got. Now, of course, I'm just gonna try my best not to try and clean myself with as much water as possible. So the only thing I'll be eating from is these pots, which of course I've got my gas stove in. I've got everything else set up. Now the number one thing that's important to me to have that fits in my bag is my shelter and my tent. So now that the basis of this challenge is pretty much explained to you, all I need to do is just wait for Friday. So I guess I'll see you then. It's Friday, so I've basically just packed my bag. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you how that actually worked. It was very stressful, and for me to vlog something this heavy with so much stuff in it is crazy. But I'm very excited for tonight, where I'm going to be camping out in my backyard. Hopefully it'll be a very, very safe and nice weekend. Apparently there's going to be hail tomorrow. It is going to be extreme weather, but I'm actually really excited. And the weather's looking quite nice now. I hope it remains the same. Nice and sunny. I'm a little bit overexposed. Let me step back. I'm really looking forward to this whole weekend to just really live that life and experience how someone else would go about being forcibly displaced. So I'm really excited to do this. I don't have any words. I'm a little bit nervous, of course. Everyone should be a little bit nervous when doing something like this, but hey, it's fine. Yeah. Alright, everything that's currently in my bag is packed very nice and tightly. In my front pocket, I've got dried fruit, a mini first aid kit, some seeds, and just the small things that everyone would need to carry. What's actually in my main bag is crazy. I'm gonna have to repack now. So essentially everything that fits into here goes into here, minus the sleeping bag that's hiding in here.
It's hard to be ejected.
See you, mate.
Parish, Pepper.
I'll come and see you.
So if you've just seen that video there, I've just got my message from 40 Hour Famine. They've said, quick, grab your bag and go, go, go. They've said, run for cover and find a safe place to hide. Let me know when you are safe. So I'll send them a message when I'm safe. Right now, I've decided to relocate to my garage because the weather is insane outside. Obviously you can't hear it because it's just died down a little bit, but for the rest of the night it's going to be extreme weather. If anyone in Melbourne at the moment has seen the severe weather warning, there's a possible hailstorm that's going to be happening in the next few days. So I've decided to relocate to a more safer location for me so that I don't damage everything. I don't want to damage my camera or anything. So this seems like a good place to set up. So I guess I've got to set up my shelter and wait for the next challenge. So I should have checked this out beforehand, but my shelter actually requires pegs. Basically, there's the pole that goes in here, the pole that goes in the back, but what actually keeps the tent up is the support from the pegs. Now, anything that I've found around me right now can't hold it up. So I guess I'm just gonna be sleeping without a tent. So I've found my shelter and I've found my bed. I guess the next thing I need to do is tell them that I think I'm safe and just wait for a response. You've made it to your first safe hiding place. Now try to stay calm and don't come out until the next challenge. So essentially they've pretty much said good luck and we've got to wait to the next challenge. Now they've said they'll let us sleep. So I assumed the next challenge might be tomorrow morning. But if I wake up tomorrow and it was supposed to be last night, I'll still complete the challenge. I pretty much got a very good shelter going here. And I forgot to mention, I'm very, very close to my fundraising goal. So I've currently just hit $453. Now yesterday I said that I was at $350, which means I've got a whole new $100 to go towards young refugees. So I'm really, really pumped and psyched about that, which means I only have about $50 until I get to my fundraising goal, which is just amazing to me. So I guess that means only one thing. Now it's time for sleep, I guess. Now it's time to sleep, so good night. Okay, it's freezing, and just as I was about to go to sleep, I just got another message from 40 Hour Famine. They've said, you're coming up to your first night away from home. It's already dark, and you have nowhere to sleep. With the sounds of conflict in the distance, you're not sure what lies ahead. Are you scared? Yes. I just replied back yes. And they've said, okay, using the materials around you, build a temporary shelter that you'll get you through the night. It might not be comfortable, but it should keep you out of the elements while you're sleeping. You've got an hour to go. It's been another hour until I've decided to go and check if I've got another challenge. I slept for a little bit, maybe half an hour, but that's okay. Basically, they've said that we're safe and sound for now. This is a good chance to plan your route to safety based on the journey of the young person you've chosen to follow for 40 hours. Have you picked your refugee that you're standing with? So, at the moment, I'm deciding to possibly go with Lilia's. She's hoping to be a photographer for National Geographic when she gets to safety. So according to this, her closest countries are Australia, Papua New Guinea, Indonesia and New Zealand. I've just found how to get to my nearest port. So it's 41.6 kilometer walk. I couldn't even imagine doing that. That would probably take a week or 2 weeks. Lilia's, according to this, she walked for 2 weeks to reach safety in Uganda. She had to stay off main roads, walking through bushland and sleeping under the stars. Do you think you could walk for 2 weeks? 3 options here. Yes, no, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna say I'm not sure because I feel like I have the experience with hiking, but I don't know, this is, at the moment, this is kind of really messing with my head that she walked for 2 weeks. I'm allowed to sleep now. I'm actually officially allowed to sleep. I've gotten already about half an hour of sleep, but I'm starting to get really cold. I should really start working on that. It's not going to be any challenges, so, and that's just hit 10 o'clock, so I assume that 10 o'clock's the cutoff time for that. Yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep now. See ya.